Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. And as you saw in the title today, and from how my hair is sectioned off and I just did the blow dry, it is time to trim or dust my ends. And I have not had my ends dusted or trimmed since my last trim back in August, and that's when I suffered the heat damage. But as you can see just from looking there, my ends do need a little tender loving care. And as I said before, when I had that done, I did not have her, or she didn't want to remove all of the damage. So I've been slowly, or going to slowly, trim it off as I go along as it grows out. So what we doing today is just basically a light dusting. You got clips, you got a paddle brush, rat tail comb, hair shears. Do not use craft scissors, that will damage your hair even more. And since I am not a professional, this is not going to be a professional trim. It's just going to be removing some of my raggedy ends. Probably not as much as I should, but it's going to be enough where I can go back to noticing that my hair is very, very easy still to detangle. I'm not having much problem with detangling right now, and we want to make sure I don't have any problem with detangling. Guys, if you hear noise from upstairs, that is my mom. It is Thanksgiving Eve. By the time you guys see these videos, Thanksgiving will have come and gone. But that is my mom upstairs making our din-din for tomorrow. Okay. So, now I did go out after I straightened my hair, so my roots have reverted a little bit, and that is perfectly fine. We're not going to put any more heat or anything else on this hair. I'm just going to make sure all the tangles is out, run it through. Now, I know a lot of people go through with the fine-tooth comb. I don't really like doing that too much because no matter how much my hair is detangled, I always end up with some hair in my comb. So my strands are too fine for a rat tooth comb to even go through, except for using that tip to part it. So I'm just going to do this nice and easy. There's nothing fantastic to this. I'm just pulling my hair out, straight out from the side of my head, trying to keep my finger as taut as possible, and then that's how I'm going to cut it. Or I'll pull it out like that, hold it taut, go down, and tip that off right there. That essentially turns out to be exactly the same thing. So let's just get started with what I do have here. Again, pulling my hair pretty taut in between my first finger and my middle finger. Straighten my head up here, guys. And about right there. Scissors. And try not to cut yourself, people. And that's it. That's it. Okay, I'm going to take this section up here down and do exactly the same thing all over again. Paddle brush from the ends up. And my hair is pretty much already detangled. I just got to remember when I get to the other side to go through my hair exactly the same way. Comb the whole full section together and see what it looks like. I do not expect it to be straight at all. My hair generally stays in some form of crazy layers. Alright guys, Alright guys, I'm going to brush this down and see what mess I have created in my head. I know it's still some areas on this side that need to be clipped out. That isn't the weaker side of my head. It is also my sleep side. So it's always much thinner than this side. This side is really, really full, healthy, strong. This side is much thinner. But I don't think I did too bad. There's no snagging with the brush, so that's good. Alright, let me turn around in the back. Pull my stool a little closer first. Okay, turn around in the back. Alright. Alright guys, my hair trim is completely done. My hair has been blow dried, trimmed, everything. And so I guess it's now as a good time as any to let you guys know that I am going into the winter season here in Michigan, which means even if I don't want to, I'm actually going into a protective style challenge. So I'm going to welcome you to join me on this journey for the winter months here in Michigan. This is going to start on December the 1st and probably will not end until May or June of next year for me, depending on how Michigan weather for the winter slides into the spring. So I'm going to do a quick limb check just using my body. So this will be my video that I will refer back to at the end of this 6 months. I'm just going to say 6-month time frame to see how well my hair has done, especially since I've just done a little mild trim or dusting or whatever you want to call it. So we're going to start with the areas here. And I'm going to say right at the end of my chin on that side. And that is my left side, your right on screen. Now this is my right, your left on screen. Same thing, right at the bottom of my chin. That's in the front. Now right behind my ears, I'm just going to grab a whole chunk. Pull it down right below my collarbone. And when I do this again in 6 months, I'll make sure I'm wearing this same shirt or one in this very same style for me. Okay, now this side, right below my collarbone, just like this side. So my trim was okay, guys. My trim was all right. Okay, and as far as the back goes, pull it down. Right around, right below my collarbone. Collarbone's here, so right below. This is the back of my hair. And on this side, I need a limb check shirt, but don't have one. Same thing on this side. Collarbone is here, so that's there. So you can actually almost say that's armpit length. Let me check it on this side again too. If it's right there. Yeah, almost. So I'm going to say that's my armpit right there, guys. So yeah, that's armpit length on both sides. And then I'm just going to pull my hair back together. I'm going to turn around in the back. And I think there's a little dot on the back of this shirt. I'm going to see where this blown out hair lays. Now this is not a complete blowout. It's not flat iron, so it's not completely straight. So when I do this, I'll make sure I just do a blowout again to see where it's at. Alright guys, that's it. I'll see you for the next limb check to see what we do in this 6-month time period. Alright, bye bye guys. Be blessed.